It's a seminal moment for us. We are launching a new car, and that doesn't happen too often with Rolls-Royce motor cars, as you might know, and particularly the Ghost plays a very important role for the company. I mean, it used to be the most successful cars in the entire history of the brand, 116 years, and has been our bestseller worldwide. So I must say we are well prepared here with the Ghost launch. We have thought carefully about that date here, 1st of September. And the reason why we are launching today is because I see personally quite encouraging signals from all over the world in terms of order intake for us. You might know that the majority of our clients are business people running their own businesses, men and women, and they are apparently a bit more confident in the meantime. Yes, we have seen quite an impact from COVID, but we are now back on track in a way.
Torsten, does that mean that you feel like that was demand that was pulled forward and or pent-up demand, meaning that does it last, say, into 2021?
No, I would say, Alex, it was, of course, when COVID happened in the beginning, we saw quite some sharp drops in many markets worldwide, but they are all recovering. And I would say that the order intake is not only for the Ghost good, but also for the rest of our portfolio. So for that reason, I'm confident, cautiously optimistic about particularly the next year.
Torsten, what is the relationship between financial markets, stock markets have roared back, and demand for your cars?
I mean, you could say that we are a certain indicator for an economy, if I may say so. You see that when our demand picks up, that also the economy, particular stock markets, are also flying higher, and that is exactly the time now again. So there is a certain relation, and that is all back to the fact that our clients are business people, businessmen, businesswomen, running own entities, own businesses, and for that reason there is a certain connection. I would say that is in general true for high-end luxury goods, not only for Rolls-Royce motor cars.
Is there a distinction, depending on where you are, US, Europe versus China, one area where that's stronger?
I mean, we saw first pickup in the Asian markets. The Asian markets came back very strong for our business after that sharp drop after COVID. And probably due to the fact that they are in the meantime far more used to COVID, how to deal with it and how to tackle it. Whilst other markets are still on the upward trend and still take some time to come back to old levels. Where these old levels, when they are reached, hard to predict. But I would say in general that trend can be seen worldwide.
What has it been like managing a car company during this period? What has it been like operationally? You're based down on the south coast here in the UK. What has been going on within the factory at Goodwood? What has been happening within the supply chains? Have you had to lay people off? Do you think the company is going to be smaller or bigger going forward? Just kind of walk me through what it's been like inside the business.
Yeah, I mean, I can tell you, and that is positive news. Of course, we shut the company for a couple of weeks after COVID hit us here, but we reopened first in the UK with production on 4th of May. And guess what? We are also bringing our second shift in next week, and we haven't laid off a single person, which is quite unique, I must say. And we were in that lucky position not to lay anybody off. The reason for that is order intake looks good, as I said a minute ago, and also I don't want to lose any one of our experts here, of course.